Hey guys, and welcome to a wrap-up video. This is going to be my wrap-up for January 2026. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 6 books that I read in January. I know it's not like a lot, but I also think that it's okay to not read like 25 books in a month, especially being like a normal person whose YouTube videos aren't like their career. So with that being said, I have 6 books that I'm going to share with you. We're going to start off with the first book that I don't actually have, which is Bunny. I ended up unhauling Bunny because I didn't like it. Who's surprised? So I finished reading Bunny. It took me quite a long time. Bunny is a book that I had started reading a long time ago and never finished, so I read that book in my reading vlog where I read books that I have not finished in the past, so you can find that vlog linked somewhere. I think it's up here. For that book, again, like I said, I ended up unhauling it. I ended up giving Bunny 2.5 stars. And honestly, y'all, the thing that I've repeated multiple times for Bunny is I don't know what the like fascination is with Bunny. I don't really get it, so I don't know. It wasn't for me. That was a book for the girls who really understood and really get it, and I wasn't one of them. So that's okay though. I just think that unfortunately maybe Mona Awad's not my thing, but I will try another Mona Awad in the future, I believe, so we'll see. The next book that I read in January is actually Dungeon Crawler Carl. I loved Dungeon Crawler Carl. This was a 5-star read for me. I will be continuing in this 75 book series. I actually really enjoyed reading this book. I even let my sister borrow it. She read it. She also really loved it. So I'm very excited to continue in this series. The vlog is not out yet for my reading review of this, but it should be out this month because there is one other book in the series that I am making for this video. So once I finish that one, we'll have my wrap up and my final thoughts on it, but spoiler alert, it is a 5-star. The next book that I read for January was Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. I loved this book. This was a really good read. It is a shorty patorty little novella, but I absolutely enjoyed it. Very excited to read from Stephen Graham Jones again in the future. I read this book for my winter ween vlog of January, so I'll link that here if you want to watch it and hear a little bit more about my thoughts on this, but such a good book, such a great short little story that has such a huge impact. So I highly recommend, if you've never read Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones, that you do check this one out. Another book that I read this January was Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is a part of a trilogy, which I do plan to read the other books in the set. I will say that I didn't give it like the best rating. I ended up rating this 3.5 stars. There were some things that I was just kind of like, it felt rambly. It didn't feel like it needed to be as long as it is. Obviously, with reading the trilogy, I'll see if that's still how I feel about this book going into the other 2 books. Maybe there are things that we learn in the first book that are not applicable for the first book, but are applicable for like the second and third book. So we'll see how it goes, but I did end up giving it 3.5 stars. I did enjoy my read and I did finish reading it, obviously. I intend to finish the rest of the trilogy for this. If you would like to see more of my thoughts on Vicious, then you can check out my reading vlog, Winter Ween. Another book that I read for the month of January was Wild Dark Shore. I absolutely loved this book. This was also my Winter Ween reading vlog and I really enjoyed it. I picked this one up because of Books and Lala. She recommended it, said it was a 5-star read for her, and she was right. This one is definitely one that I 100% agree with her on. This was an amazing book. I really enjoyed it. It was twisty and turny. There's a thriller suspense going on at the background of all of this, and the ending just punches you straight in the gut. Such a good read. Again, I would recommend, if you want to see more of my detailed thoughts on Wild Dark Shore, to watch my Winter Ween reading vlog. And then the final book that I read for January, which I don't have with me because I've lent it to my sister, is Do Not Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. I absolutely adored this book. It started off really slow. It was kind of like a roller coaster of pace, if you will, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great book. I think the asexuality representation was beautiful in the story. The ending was, again, another gut-punching ending to a book, and I try not to like let an ending really tell me if a book's gonna be like 5 stars or not, but the ending of Do Not Let the Forest In definitely bumped it up a little bit. It was going to be about a 3.5 star, and I ended up finally giving that book a 4-star rating. It was really good. I really do enjoy it. I plan to read more from C.G. Drews. I know that they have Hazelthorn that they just released, so plan to look into that one and see if that's something I'd be interested in. And yeah, So those are all 6 of the books that I read for the month of January. I had a great time reading, honestly. It was a really good month for me. I got to listen to a lot of audiobooks, but also really listened to or read a lot of physical books and just had a really fun time reading in January overall. I am reading a book that I started in January now that I'm hoping to finish in the next week or two, but it might end up getting pushed back. So again, that's the vlog where I have Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm also reading Will of the Many for that vlog, so we'll see how it goes and when that comes out. But I believe my next vlog that you can expect is going to be the day after Valentine's Day for my romance reading vlog, so I hope to see you guys there. Let me know down below if you read any of the books that I've discussed today, if you loved them, hated them, if you want to pick them up. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Bye!